Imagine lying in bed after a long, exhausting day. Your mind is racing, your body's restless, and sleep seems like an impossible dream. You've tried everything counting sheep, herbal teas, even meditation, but nothing seems to work. What if I told you there is a simple yet powerful solution that millions around the world are using every night to fall asleep faster, relax deeper, and wake up refreshed? Welcome to the world of ASM, Artha, autonomous, sensory meridian, responsan, audio-visual sensation that triggers deep relaxation, stress relief, and in many cases, sleep itself. ASMR has exploded in popularity over the last decade, with some YouTube ASMR artists gathering millions of loyal followers and billions of views. It's not just a trend. It's a global movement helping people manage anxiety, insomnia, stress, and even depression. Some experts believe ASMR is one of the most underrated self-care tools in the digital age. The beauty of ASMR is that it's accessible to everyone, anywhere, anytime. In this video, we're going to dive into the top 10 ASMR techniques that people use to unwind, distress, and drift into the most peaceful sleep imaginable. Some of these techniques are so effective that you might not even make it to the end of this video without dozing off. Each technique has been chosen not just for its popularity, but for its proven ability to activate the body's relaxation response. Let's get started with number 10 and work our way to the most powerful ASMR technique of all. 10. Tapping. The rhythm of calm at number 10 is one of the most accessible and widely used ASMR techniques. Tapping. This simple action involves gently tapping objects with your fingertips, fingernails, or other soft tools to create rhythmic, soothing sounds. Whether it's the delicate tapping on a wooden box, the soft patter on a glass bottle, or the muted clicks on a keyboard, tapping can lull the listener into a state of calm and serenity. The magic of tapping lies in its predictable, repetitive pattern. Our brains naturally respond to rhythm, and gentle tapping activates the parasympathetic nervous system, signaling the body to relax. The auditory feedback of soft tapping can quiet the mental chatter that often keeps us awake at night. What makes tapping so special is that it's incredibly customizable. Some people prefer sharp, crisp taps on glass or ceramic, while others favor soft, muted taps on fabric or cardboard. Some creators even experiment with unconventional objects like seashells, metal coins, or natural stones to create distinctive soundscapes that trigger ASMR tingles. To maximize the calming effect of tapping, many ASMR artists combine it with deep breathing sounds, gentle whispers, or visual hand movements. This multisensory approach amplifies the experience, allowing the viewer to sink deeper into relaxation. If you're trying ASMR at home, consider experimenting with different materials and tapping speeds until you find what works best for you. Tapping is also portable. You don't need any fancy equipment to get started. It's just a quiet space and something as simple as a book, a cup, or even your own hands. When done right, tapping can transport your mind into a tranquil, meditative state in minutes. 9. Personal attention roleplays. The power of connection. Coming in at number 9 is one of the most immersive and emotionally satisfying ASMR experiences: personal attention roleplays. This technique simulates real-life interactions in which the listener is the sole focus of the ASMR artist's care, creating an intimate and comforting atmosphere that can ease even the most restless mind. Personal attention roleplays take many forms. Some of the most popular scenarios include virtual haircut at a cozy salon with gentle scissors, snipping in the background, a soft-spoken medical checkup by a friendly doctor tapping on glass, jars and writing notes, a relaxing spa treatment with delicate brush strokes and whispered affirmations, a bedtime story whispered just for you while someone tucks you in. What makes personal attention ASMR so effective is the combination of visual and auditory cues that mimic real-life interactions. These include soothing voices, direct eye contact with the camera, slow hand gestures, and often delicate touches or sound triggers like brushing or tapping. This technique works on a deep psychological level. Humans are social creatures hardwired for connection and nurturing. When someone focuses their attention entirely on you, even in a virtual setting, your brain releases oxytocin, the love hormone associated with trust, safety, and relaxation. This powerful chemical reaction is why personal attention ASMR can make you feel comforted, cared for, and emotionally at ease. For many people who struggle with loneliness, anxiety, or insomnia, personal attention ASMR creates a safe mental space where they can let their guard down and truly relax. The sense of being cared for even virtually can be profoundly healing. It's not uncommon for viewers to develop favorite ASMRists whose voices and mannerisms bring them an immediate sense of peace. If you're new to ASMR, personal attention videos might feel unfamiliar or even awkward at first. But once you allow yourself to settle into the experience, you'll likely find them deeply comforting and surprisingly effective for promoting sleep. For an enhanced experience, some viewers recommend wearing noise-canceling headphones to fully immerse yourself in the subtle details of the soundscape. Close your eyes, focus on your breathing, and let the soft whispers and gentle touches carry you into restful slumber. #8. Whispering, the gentle voice of tranquility at number 8. We have one of the most iconic and beloved ASMR techniques, whispering. This simple yet incredibly effective method involves the ASMR artist speaking in soft, hushed tones, sometimes barely above a breath, creating an intimate soundscape that can instantly calm the mind and body. The gentle sound of whispering has an almost magical way of slowing down our thoughts, easing tension, and creating a cocoon of calm where stress simply melts away. The science behind whispering is fascinating. When we hear gentle whispers, our brain interprets the sound as non-threatening and nurturing. This triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, slowing the heart rate, reducing cortisol levels, and preparing the body for deep relaxation or sleep. Whispering also activates the brain's mirror neurons, which help us feel connected to the speaker, even through a screen. That's why whispering doesn't just sound calming, it feels personal and safe. Whispering ASMR comes in many forms. Whispered storytelling, where the ASMR artist narrates a fairy tale or shares a personal anecdote in a calming tone. Whispered reading of poetry, classic literature, or positive affirmations. Whispered roleplays like spa treatments, makeup tutorials, or gentle medical checkups. What makes whispering so effective is its intimacy. When someone whispers to you, it feels as though the words are meant just for you, as if you are the only person in the world that matters in that moment. This can create a profound sense of comfort and security, which allows the mind to let go of stress and anxiety. To maximize the effect of whispering ASMR, many creators pair it with slow hand movements, soft tapping, or visual triggers like gentle brushing or tracing patterns. Some even employ binaural microphones that capture sound from both the left and right, creating a surround sound whispering experience that can give you full body tingles. For beginners, whispered ASMR can feel unusual at first. Some people even find it slightly awkward the first time they hear someone whispering directly into their ears through headphones. But once you allow yourself to relax into the experience, you may find that whispering ASMR becomes one of your most trusted tools for sleep and stress relief. Next time you find yourself unable to sleep or feeling overwhelmed, try listening to a whispered ASMR video while lying in a dark, quiet room. Close your eyes, focus on your breathing, and let the gentle flow of words lull you into a peaceful state. For many, it becomes a nightly ritual, a comforting escape from the noise of daily life. #7. Brushing sounds, a sensory delight. Coming in at number 7 is a technique that's all about texture, softness, and sound. Brushing sounds. This ASMR method uses the delicate strokes of a brush, often makeup brushes, paint brushes, or hair brushes either, across objects, microphones, or even the artist's own skin to create gentle, repetitive sounds that evoke deep calm and trigger pleasant tingles. Brushing ASMR is beloved for its ability to mimic real-life sensations of being cared for, like having your hair brushed, receiving a soothing facial, or being gently pampered by someone you trust. The rhythmic swishing and soft strokes provide an auditory cue that signals comfort, safety, and relaxation to the brain. There are several popular types of brushing ASMR. Face brushing. The artist softly brushes the camera lens, simulating the feeling of someone caressing your face with gentle strokes. Microphone brushing. The soft bristles glide across the mic, creating rich, textured sounds that envelop the listener. Hair brushing. The combination of the sound of bristles moving through hair and the swishing of strands creates a nostalgic comfort that many find deeply soothing. The effectiveness of brushing ASMR lies in its consistency. Our brains are wired to find repetitive, gentle actions calming because they mirror the natural rhythms of the body like breathing, heartbeat, and rocking. This sense of predictability is key in helping the mind switch off from racing thoughts, which is especially helpful for people dealing with insomnia, anxiety, or sensory overload. Many viewers report that brushing sounds not only help them fall asleep faster, but also reduce feelings of loneliness, sadness, or emotional restlessness. There's something almost hypnotic about the smooth, repetitive motion that draws the listener into a peaceful state of mind, allowing them to drift away into dreams. To enhance brushing ASMR, some creators add visual elements such as hand movements, tracing invisible patterns in the air, or using soft lighting that mimics the glow of candlelight. This creates a multi-sensory cocoon where sound and sight work together to calm both the body and the mind. If you're curious to try brushing ASMR at home, you don't need expensive equipment. Simply use makeup brushes, soft fabrics, or even your fingertips to gently brush across a surface near your phone's microphone. Experiment with different textures: velvet, feathers, silk hand. Observe how each sound affects your relaxation level. You may be surprised by how quickly these simple sounds can quiet your thoughts and ease your breathing. For maximum effectiveness, many people combine brushing ASMR with whispering, soft-spoken affirmations, or calming music. Others prefer pairing it with nature sounds, like rain or ocean waves, to create an immersive relaxation experience. Whispering and brushing are two of the most universally loved ASMR techniques because they tap into something deeply human: our need for comfort, care, and soothing repetition. In a world that moves too fast, these gentle sounds remind us to slow down, breathe, and let go. Together, they create powerful tools to help anyone struggling with stress, anxiety, or sleeplessness find their way back to calm. #6. Crinkling sounds. The subtle art of texture sliding. Into the number 6 spot is a sound that might surprise you: crinkling sounds. At first glance, the idea of listening to someone crinkle paper, plastic wrappers, or soft fabric might not sound particularly relaxing. But for millions of ASMR enthusiasts, crinkling sounds are the ultimate trigger, offering a rich, layered texture that engages the senses in a way few other sounds can. The magic of crinkling lies in its variety and subtlety. No two crinkles are exactly the same. The slight variation in sound, the rustling, the soft pops, the delicate snaps keeps the brain lightly engaged while gently lulling the listener into a state of calm. It's the auditory equivalent of watching gentle ripples on water or a flickering candle. Crinkling ASMR can take many forms: the soft rustle of tissue paper or wrapping paper, the crackle of cellophane or bubble wrap, the whispery sound of fabric or foil, the crinkle of book pages or magazines. Many people associate these sounds with nostalgia and wrapping gifts, opening a cherished letter, or even flipping through an old photo album. This emotional association deepens the relaxation effect, making crinkling one of the most versatile and satisfying ASMR triggers. One of the reasons crinkling works so well for relaxation and sleep is because it offers non-verbal, low-stimulation sound. For people who find whispering or tapping too direct or distracting, crinkling offers a softer, more ambient experience. It can be used in the background while reading, meditating, or preparing for sleep without overwhelming the senses. Many top ASMRists mix crinkling with visual triggers such as slow hand movements, close-up camera work, or roleplays that involve gift wrapping, makeup unboxing, or gentle paper crafts. The combination of sound and imagery creates a fully immersive relaxation environment. If you want to try this technique yourself, you can easily create crinkling ASMR at home. Experiment with different materials. Try parchment paper, soft plastic, leaves, or even silk. Pay attention to how each material produces slightly different tones and how your body responds to them. You might find that some crinkle sounds instantly lower your heart rate and calm your thoughts. #5. Hand movements. The visual trigger of calm. Halfway through our list, we arrive at number 5, hand movements. While ASMR is primarily known for its sound triggers, Visual triggers play an equally powerful role in inducing relaxation and tingles. Hand movements are a cornerstone of visual ASMR, offering gentle, flowing gestures that captivate the eye and quiet the mind. In ASMR videos, hand movements can include slow, sweeping gestures across the screen, as if brushing away invisible tension, tracing patterned circles, figure eights, or soft zigzags, energy pooling. A popular technique where the artist pretends to pluck away negative energy or stress from the viewer. The effectiveness of hand movement ASMR lies in its hypnotic visual rhythm. Watching slow, deliberate motions can lead to a trance-like state, much like watching ocean waves or leaves swaying in the wind. The brain mirrors these slow rhythms, encouraging the viewer's breathing, heart rate, and thoughts to slow down as well. Hand movements also tap into our deep psychological need for care and attention. The visual suggestion of someone reaching toward you, adjusting your aura, or gently stroking the air can evoke feelings of safety and nurturing, especially when combined with soft whispers or brushing sounds. For people who experience visual ASMR, the effect can be profound. Some viewers report feeling physical tingles down their spine or a wave of calm washing over their body simply from watching smooth, repetitive hand movements. Even without accompanying sound, visual triggers alone can be enough to shift the nervous system into a deeply relaxed state. To create effective hand movement ASMR at home, you don't need any fancy equipment. All you need is good lighting and a camera positioned close enough to capture subtle gestures. Move your hands slowly and intentionally, focusing on fluidity and grace rather than speed or complexity. Even the act of performing these motions can help the creator feel calmer. Some advanced ASMRists combine hand movements with face brushing, soft tapping, or whispered affirmations to create layered, multi-dimensional videos that engage multiple senses at once. The result is a full-body relaxation experience that can help viewers let go of the day's stress, anxiety, or restlessness. Hand movement ASMR is particularly effective for people who are visual learners or those who find auditory-only triggers insufficient. The combination of sound and sight creates a richer experience, leading to deeper relaxation and often faster sleep onset. Together, crinkling sounds and hand movements represent two diverse but equally powerful pillars of the ASMR world. One appeals primarily to the ears, offering texture and subtlety, while the other captivates the eyes, soothing the mind through slow, graceful visuals. Whether you're seeking to quiet a racing mind, drift into sleep, or simply escape from the noise of the world for a few minutes, these techniques can become invaluable tools in your relaxation toolkit. #4. Page turning and paper sounds. The whisper of the written word at number 4. We encounter one of the most understated yet profoundly relaxing ASMR techniques: page turning and paper sounds. This gentle trigger taps into a universal sensory memory, the soft rustle of paper, the rhythmic turning of pages, and the almost meditative act of reading a book. For many, these sounds evoke nostalgia, safety, and calm, bringing back memories of childhood bedtime stories or quiet moments in libraries. Page-turning ASMR typically involves slowly flipping through the pages of a hardcover or paperback book, lightly brushing fingers along the paper's surface, delicately tapping or tracing along text or illustrations. What makes this technique so effective is its predictable rhythm and soft auditory texture. The sound of paper moving is inherently non-threatening, subtle, and soothing. It draws the mind into a quieter state, much like reading itself can act as an escape from the noise and chaos of everyday life. Psychologically, paper sounds also tie into the concept of focused relaxation. When we read, we are mentally engaged in a single task, often slowing our breathing and heart rate without even realizing it. By combining the auditory cues of page turning with soft whispers or reading aloud, ASMR creators amplify this natural calming effect. Many ASMRists pair page turning with whispered storytelling, soft lighting, or ambient nature, sounds like rain tapping on a window or the gentle crackle of a fireplace. The combination creates an immersive environment that can transport the viewer to a cozy, easy reading nook or a quiet cabin in the woods. To try this technique at home, pick up a favorite book or magazine and focus on slow, deliberate page turns. Pay attention to the sound the paper makes, the way your fingers brush against it, and how each movement feels. For added relaxation, pair this with soft music, candles, or a cup of herbal tea. For viewers who struggle with anxiety or racing thoughts, page-turning ASMR can serve as a gentle cue for the mind to slow down, shift focus, and let go of tension, paving the way for restful sleep. #3. Liquid sounds. The flow of calm gliding into the number 3 spot is a technique that embodies fluidity, softness, and sensory pleasure. Liquid sounds. Water has long been associated with relaxation, healing, and tranquility, and in ASMR, the subtle sounds of liquid can have a profound calming effect on the mind and body. Liquid ASMR sounds include the gentle pouring of water from one vessel to another, soft splashing during or swirling sounds, the clink of ice cubes in a glass, the fizz of carbonated water or tea being poured. The effectiveness of liquid sounds lies in their natural rhythm and unpredictability. Water is never static, it flows, bubbles, and ripples in ways that gently engage the brain without overwhelming it. This quality makes liquid ASMR ideal for background relaxation, especially when paired with whispering or soft-spoken words. From a psychological perspective, the sound of water is linked to primitive comfort. As humans, we are naturally drawn to the presence of water because it signifies life, safety, and sustenance. The soothing nature of rainfall, rivers, and ocean waves has been used for centuries in meditation and mindfulness practices. Many popular ASMRists use liquid sounds in tea ceremony roleplays where the delicate pour of tea accompanies soft conversation. Bartending or cooking ASMR, where the gentle swirl of liquids creates satisfying auditory textures, rain simulation, or water-themed soundscapes. Combined with soft lighting or visual triggers, one of the most popular forms of liquid ASMR is the sound of slow pouring, such as water cascading into a glass, or the careful transfer of oil or syrup. The key to making these sounds effective lies in the pace and gentleness of the movement. Fast or abrupt pouring can break the relaxation, while slow, steady motion creates hypnotic flow. To create your own liquid ASMR at home, you can use simple tools like glasses, bowls, ladles, or even squeeze bottles. Experiment with water, tea, or even thicker liquids like honey to discover the variety of sounds each produces. Always remember, the slower and softer the sound, the more calming it becomes. Some people combine liquid sounds with visual elements such as soft candlelight, rain-streaked windows, or even close-up shots of droplets forming and falling. The result is an immersive, multisensory escape that can transport the mind far from daily worries. For viewers who find traditional whispering or tapping ASMR stimulating, liquid sounds offer a more ambient, passive relaxation. These gentle flows can lull the listener into a meditative state, ideal for unwinding after a long day or easing into deep sleep. Together, page-turning and paper sounds and liquid sounds form a powerful duo in the world of ASMR, one grounded in the tactile comfort of books and the other in the timeless serenity of water. Both remind us of the simple pleasures that can still the mind, soften the heart, and guide us gently into the world of dreams. #2. Ear-to-ear, ASMR, the 360-degree sound experience. At number 2 is one of the most immersive and tingling ASMR techniques ever developed. Ear-to-ear, ASMR. This method uses special binaural microphones that allow the ASMR artist to move sound from one side to the other, creating the sensation that whispers, tapping, or brushing are happening right around your head, just as if the artist were physically present beside you. The sensation of sound moving between the ears can trigger ASMR tingles in an incredibly intense way. The movement keeps the brain lightly engaged, while the softness of the sound activates the relaxation response. The combination produces a state of deep calm, presence, and sensory pleasure. Ear-to-ear ASMR can include soft-spoken words or whispering that moves from left to right, delicate brushing or tapping that shifts smoothly across both microphones, roleplays that simulate personal attention like a haircut, ear cleaning, or gentle cranial massage. The key to making ear-to-ear ASMR effective is smoothness and subtlety. Abrupt movements can startle the listener, so the best artists use graceful transitions and soft, slow pacing. When done right, ear-to-ear ASMR can create a sense of complete immersion, almost like stepping into another world. Many people who struggle with racing thoughts, insomnia, or sensory overload, find Ear Tour ASMR to be particularly powerful. The 360-degree soundscape creates a safe, sensory bubble where the mind can finally let go and the body can fully relax. If you want to try ear-to-ear ASMR yourself, you'll need binaural microphones, the type that captures separate left and right channels. But for viewers, all you need is a good pair of headphones, a dark room, and an open mind. The experience can be so vivid that many people describe it as tingles from the inside out. 1. Personal Trigger Mix, the ultimate ASMR blend. And finally, the #1 ASMR technique, the one that many seasoned ASMR lovers swear by SNT, a single technique at all. It's the Personal Trigger Mix, a carefully curated combination of multiple ASMR triggers that work together to create a deeply tailored relaxation experience. The truth is, ASMR is highly individual. What works wonders for one person might not trigger any sensation in another. That's why the most effective ASMR sessions often involve mixing techniques, tapping, whispering, brushing, visual hand movements, liquid sounds, all blended into a seamless flow. The Personal Trigger Mix can look like whispered roleplay combined with brushing and crinkling sounds, page turning alongside soft-spoken narration and hand gestures, rain sounds overlaid with ear-to-ear whispers and gentle tapping. The power of mixing lies in the dynamic variety it offers. The brain dose and tea become desensitized because each new trigger refreshes the sensory system while maintaining the overall calm atmosphere. This variety keeps the listener gently engaged without disrupting relaxation. Many top ASMR artists spend years developing their own signature blends of triggers, honing not only sound quality, but also visual aesthetics, pacing, and even color schemes in their videos to enhance relaxation. Some even tailor content to specific moods: stress relief, sleep induction, concentration, or even gentle motivation. For viewers who are new to ASMR, the key is exploration. Don't be discouraged if the first few videos you try don't work for you. Experiment with different triggers, artists, and themes. Over time, you'll discover your own recipe for relaxation, your unique personal trigger mix. Creating this at home can be a calming hobby in itself. Try recording simple ASMR videos using your phone. Combine soft tapping, gentle whispers, and slow hand movements. You will not only relax yourself, but may also find joy in sharing your creations with the ASMR community online. And there you have it, the top 10 ASMR techniques that millions around the world use to relax, unwind, and drift into the deepest sleep. From the simple rhythm of tapping to the immersive world of ear-to-ear sound, ASMR offers an incredible range of tools to calm the mind and soothe the body. The beauty of ASMR lies in its simplicity and accessibility. You don't need expensive equipment or professional training to benefit from it. Whether you're listening to a soft whisper, watching graceful hand movements, or hearing the gentle crinkle of paper, you are tapping into an ancient part of the human nervous system that responds to gentleness, rhythm, and care. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video to support the channel. Subscribe for more relaxing and informative top 10 content every week. And let us know in the comments, which ASMR trigger works best for you? Or do you have a unique one we missed? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and take care of yourself.